Welcome to your interesting English language program. I am your coach. We are going to learn some important aspects of the English language. This program will help you learn the subject in a different way. English is an interesting language. It will help you to communicate with your friends and other people. This program is easy to follow. I encourage you to complete one sequence and its activities before moving on to another. So, relax, smile, and follow. English will be learned through 4 language skills in 4 sessions. Session 1 constitutes listening. Session 2 will be on speaking, while Session 3 will be on reading. Session 4 will treat writing. Listening will be developed mostly through sequences of stories. Speaking, on its part, will be learned through stories, dialogues, and poems. Grammar and vocabulary will be taught across all the sessions. Spelling and pronunciation will be learned as we go along. These are the things you will be able to do when you study English language on this program. You are going to have an introductory session, and after that, you are going to have session 1, which will be made up of listening activities. Session 2 will have to do with speaking activities, and session 3 will concern reading. The final session will be writing, in which you learn how to write. And then we'll have a concluding session, which is going to be the summary, the references, and a final evaluation. So, what will you be able to do by the time we are through with the program for learning English? By the end of this module, you should be able to 1. Listen attentively for information. 2. Interpret information and react correctly. 3. Communicate to express your feelings, your ideas, and your thoughts. That is, you use this language to tell people the way you feel, what you are thinking, and how you are thinking. You are also going to read short text fluently. You will be able to write your names and short sentences correctly. And then, throughout this course, we are going to encourage you how to treasure communicating in English. Specifically, you will learn how to greet correctly in the different periods of the day. That is what you will do under greetings. You will also learn how to give polite responses when people greet you. You will learn how to introduce yourself and others correctly. You will learn how to listen to stories, songs, fables, rhymes, riddles, and jokes. Jokes are a great way of training yourself to listen and show enthusiasm to entertain people. You will learn how to speak with your friends and your classmates, or your friends and people who are the same age with you, and you carry out a telephone conversation correctly. You will learn how to list numbers from 0 to 50 correctly. In order to write well, you will have to train your hand to hold a pen, a pencil, or chalk well and write on a surface. If you follow this program carefully and with interest, at the end of the entire course, you will be able to listen attentively, speak confidently, read fluently, and write clearly in English. By following this program, you will learn how to write letters and to read them correctly. You will learn how to write 2 letters of the alphabet and to read them correctly. You will learn how to use letters to write some simple words correctly and read them correctly too. You will learn how to use words to write short sentences and read them correctly. You already know many of the things that will be treated. You know your mother tongue. You can speak it well, and even though you cannot write it yet, you can communicate with your parents and friends in your mother tongue. Your parents give you instructions and you obey them. You obey them because you listen to them attentively. When you see pictures or images or big drawings, you know what they mean. I know you can also write some numbers and some letters of the alphabet already. Let us see how much you can remember from the things you know. I will read a short story to you. The story is about Boca. Listen to it attentively. You will choose the right answers to the questions. Boca lived with her parents in Owe. Her mother was a trader. Her father was a farmer. Every morning, Boca greeted her mother and her father. Boca was 6 years old. She obeyed her mother and her father. She spoke her language well. She greeted her parents in her own language all the time. She later learned English. She was very happy to learn English. She was happy because she already knew her mother tongue. Now, you answer these questions. What language did Boca use to greet her parents? A. She used English. B. She used her mother tongue. C. She did not greet them. The answer is B. She used her mother tongue. What do you think Boca did when her parents sent her? A. She obeyed them. B. She cried. C. She refused to go. The answer is A. she obeyed them. Why was Boka happy to learn English? A. She was happy because she did not like her language. B. She was happy because she is lazy. C. She was happy because she spoke her mother tongue. The answer is C. She already spoke her mother tongue and she wanted to learn a new language. When you get up in the morning, how do you greet your parents in your mother tongue? Well, we all have our different ways of greeting our parents. Some people say ne, others say asange, others say julan. All of those are ways of greeting. Now, make sure you greet your parents, your friends, and your family every time you meet them. We have come to the end of this introduction. In our next lesson, you will learn some very exciting things. As I said, if you follow this program carefully and with interest, at the end of the entire course, you will be able to listen attentively. You will be able to speak confidently. You will be able to read fluently, and you will be able to write clearly in English. Bye for now, and hope to see you during the next lesson.